After water, coffee is the most popular beverage on Earth. It drives a $100 billion global industry where corporations amass huge profits, while millions of seniors unwittingly drink away their muscle. But here's what they hope you never find out. Your daily coffee can either accelerate your decline or restore your muscles more quickly than nearly any miracle pill available. By age 60, you're already losing muscle at an alarming rate, up to 8 each decade, which doubles your risk of falls, fractures, and even premature death. Can you imagine that? However, behind the scenes, tucked away in forgotten studies, lies a startling truth. When you pair coffee with the correct natural ingredients, it transforms into a remedy so potent it can reduce inflammation, rebuild lost muscle, burn belly fat, and even shield your arteries. But the big food and big pharma industries won't share this, because there isn't a trillion-dollar profit to be made from cinnamon, chia, or turmeric. My name is Dr. Marcus Bell, and welcome to Senior Strength Guide. In this video, we're going to unveil the 8 surprising additions you can mix into your coffee each morning to rebuild muscle after 60, ranked from number 8 all the way down to number 1, and you'll want to stick around, because the number 4 ingredient is incredibly powerful. One study revealed it improved mobility and cut inflammation in seniors by over 40, yet almost no one outside of Asia is using it. You'll see why this matters in just a moment. Every single reference is linked for you in the description below, so you know this isn't just hype, it's genuine science. But before we jump in, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. We read and reply to every single one. Now, without further delay, let's begin with number 8. The common spice that secretly stabilizes blood sugar and prevents your muscles from wasting away. Number 8. Cinnamon. Cinnamon might appear to be just a sweet spice for desserts, but when you add it to coffee, it transforms into a muscle-shielding powerhouse for seniors. This ancient spice is filled with compounds that combat inflammation, manage blood sugar, and enhance circulation, all crucial for keeping your muscles strong after 60. And here's the shocking part. Most seniors don't realize that unstable blood sugar is one of the silent destroyers of muscle. When glucose levels surge too high and then plummet, your muscles are deprived of energy, leaving them weaker and more susceptible to wasting away. Cinnamon helps correct that. Meet John, 68. He assumed his afternoon slumps and the weakness in his legs were just a normal part of getting older. His wife suggested he sprinkle a bit of cinnamon in his morning coffee, something she'd read about in a wellness magazine. John dismissed it, but finally gave it a shot. Within weeks, he realized he wasn't dozing off after lunch anymore. His legs felt less heavy on the stairs, and his blood sugar readings were more stable than they'd been in years. When he went back to his doctor, his fasting glucose had fallen by almost 20 points. The only thing he'd changed: a teaspoon of cinnamon in his coffee each morning. The best way to use cinnamon is simple. A small sprinkle, around half a teaspoon, stirred into your hot coffee is all it takes to unlock its benefits. For a stronger effect, opt for Ceylon cinnamon, often known as true cinnamon, which has lower levels of coumarin, a compound that can be harmful in high doses. Unlike sugar, cinnamon won't cause an insulin spike, and unlike creamers, it adds no empty calories. It simply converts ordinary coffee into a metabolic defense against aging. Cinnamon shows that sometimes the smallest adjustments yield the biggest results. It's easy, safe, and backed by science. And while cinnamon keeps your blood sugar stable and your muscles fueled, our next coffee addition operates on another level, boosting protein synthesis and directly rebuilding lost muscle tissue from within. Number 7. Cocoa powder. Unsweetened. Cocoa is more than just for hot chocolate. It's a concealed superfood that can turn your morning coffee into a muscle-restoring, artery-clearing powerhouse. The secret is in its abundant supply of flavonols, plant compounds shown to enhance blood flow, decrease inflammation, and even promote muscle recovery. For seniors, this is more important than ever. What most people don't realize is that poor circulation means your muscles aren't receiving enough oxygen and nutrients over time. This starves the muscles, weakens your legs, and quickens sarcopenia. Cocoa reverses that script. Meet Evelyn, 72. She adored her coffee, but disliked how sluggish her legs felt. She'd often joke to her daughter, "It feels like I'm pulling sandbags." Her grandson, a fitness buff, suggested she stir a spoonful of unsweetened cocoa powder into her morning drink. Evelyn found it odd, coffee with cocoa. But within weeks, she felt something different. Her morning walks got easier, her legs felt less heavy, and her energy persisted through the afternoon. At her following checkup, her doctor noted her blood pressure was lower too. All from a teaspoon of cocoa mixed into her coffee. The trick is to use unsweetened, natural cocoa powder, not the sugar-filled mixes you find in store-bought hot chocolate. Just 1 teaspoon stirred into your morning coffee adds a rich flavor and a dose of flavonols strong enough to combat muscle loss and keep your arteries youthful. Paired with caffeine, cocoa delivers a 1-2 punch, more energy plus improved blood delivery to your muscles. Cocoa demonstrates that muscle strength isn't just about protein, it's about circulation as well. And while cocoa unlocks oxygen flow and nutrient delivery, the next addition to coffee constructs something even more essential, the very building blocks of muscle fibers themselves. Number 6. Coconut oil or MCT oil. When most of us think of coffee, we picture a quick jolt of energy followed by a crash. But in Japan and areas of Southeast Asia, elders frequently stir in oils like coconut oil or purified MCT oil to change their coffee into a source of steady, long-lasting fuel. For seniors, this is more than a fad. It's a method to protect muscles, sharpen the mind, and burn fat simultaneously. Here's how it works. Coconut oil and MCT, medium-chain triglyceride, oil are fats that your body handles differently than regular oils. Instead of being stored, they are swiftly converted into ketones, a clean fuel source for both your muscles and brain. This is vital for people over 60 because aging muscle cells grow less efficient at using glucose. That's why fatigue, weakness, and brain fog start to set in. MCTs get around this issue, delivering immediate fuel and preserving muscle performance. Think about that for a moment. Meet Harold, 69. He cherished his morning coffee, but always felt shaky by 11 a.m., grabbing snacks just to stay alert. His son introduced him to bulletproof coffee blended with a spoonful of MCT oil. At first, Harold was wary, saying, "I don't want oily coffee," but he gave it a shot. To his amazement, his energy lasted until lunch with no crash, and he no longer craved sugary snacks. In 2 months he shed 7 pounds from his waist, and his legs felt lighter on his evening walks. His doctor remarked, "You've stabilized your energy system without even altering your diet. To use it, start small. Stir 1 teaspoon of coconut oil or MCT oil into hot coffee, blending if you prefer a creamy texture. The key is consistency. Over time, this small addition teaches your body to burn fat more effectively and keeps your muscles energized all day." Coconut oil proves something most seniors forget: your muscles aren't only fueled by sugar. They also thrive on fat, as long as it's the right kind. And while MCT oil fuels both body and brain, our next coffee addition directly repairs the muscle fibers that aging breaks down. Number 5. Milk or soy milk. For decades, coffee was seen as nothing more than a caffeine jolt. But in Japan, elders regularly add a splash of milk or soy milk to their coffee, not merely for taste, but for strength. This small adjustment turns your morning cup into a muscle-rebuilding protein shake. And for seniors over 60, where every single gram of protein counts, this is a game changer. Here's why it's effective. After 60, the body requires more protein to activate muscle protein synthesis, the process of creating new muscle fibers. Without enough, you lose strength and independence. Milk provides a complete protein, full of essential amino acids like leucine, which acts as the crucial signal for activating muscle growth. Soy milk, on the other hand, is a plant-based alternative that still offers high-quality protein and added isoflavones, which can help protect bones and support heart health. Meet Dolores, 72. For years, she had been drinking her coffee black, proud that she was avoiding unnecessary calories. But her daughter, a nurse, saw she was losing muscle and recommended she start adding soy milk to her morning brew. Dolores shrugged it off, but eventually she complied. Within a few months, she noticed she wasn't struggling to carry her groceries anymore. Her legs felt stronger on the stairs, and her doctor mentioned her bone density had even improved slightly, a rare victory at her age. Dolores laughed and said, "The only thing I did was pour in a splash of soy milk. The best thing is, it's effortless. Just a half cup of milk or soy milk provides 4 to 6 grams of protein, enough to make your coffee a muscle-preserving elixir. Unlike sugary creamers, it strengthens you instead of weakening you. And for seniors who are lactose intolerant, lactose-free milk or fortified soy milk works just as well. Milk or soy milk proves you don't need fancy powders to regain strength. Sometimes the simplest additions bring the most powerful results. And while milk builds protein and bone power, the next addition to coffee works at the cellular level, energizing every cell in your body to combat fatigue and keep you active well into your 70s and beyond. But before we move on, if you're getting value from this video so far, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss another video like this one. Number 4. Collagen powder. Most people view collagen as just a beauty supplement for smoother skin, but the reality is, collagen is the very glue holding your body together, your muscles, tendons, bones, and joints. And after age 60, your natural collagen production plummets by about 1 each and every year. Isn't that a sobering thought? This is why seniors wake up feeling stiff, why joints pop, and why muscles recover so slowly from strain. Adding collagen powder to your morning coffee isn't about vanity, it's one of the smartest strategies to rebuild muscle and keep your body moving like it did in years past. Meet Robert, 70. He was getting frustrated by constant aches after just some light gardening. His neighbor suggested collagen coffee. Skeptical, Robert eventually tried adding 1 scoop to his morning cup. Within 2 months, he noticed his knees no longer throbbed after yard work. He could bend, lift, and even play catch with his grandson again, pain-free. His wife remarked that he moved as if his joints had been oiled. For Robert, collagen was more than a supplement, it handed him his life back. The magic of collagen powder in coffee is its convenience. It dissolves perfectly, has no flavor, and delivers 10 grams of protein per scoop, feeding your muscles right at the start of your day. This is crucial because seniors need almost double the protein of younger adults to initiate muscle repair. Coffee already enhances circulation and metabolism, so combining it with collagen creates an ideal delivery system. Energy plus the raw building materials for your muscles. Collagen also fortifies bones and lowers fracture risk. A fragile bone paired with a weak muscle is a recipe for disaster after 60. Collagen coffee tackles both issues at once, building stronger scaffolding and keeping you mobile for longer. Collagen proves that rebuilding muscle isn't just about lifting weights or eating more chicken, it's about giving your body the materials it's desperately missing after 60. And while collagen mends the structure of your muscles and joints, the next addition supercharges recovery and growth on a cellular level, turning your morning coffee into a genuine muscle rebuilding powerhouse. Number 3. Whey protein unflavored powder. If there's one thing that seniors tend to underestimate, it's the amount of protein they genuinely need. By the time you reach 60, your body grows resistant to protein. This means the same small amount of protein that built muscle in your 30s now barely has an effect. Scientists refer to this as anabolic resistance, and the result? You lose muscle more rapidly than you realize, even when you believe you're eating enough. But whey protein in your morning coffee can change that in an instant. Here's why whey is a complete protein packed with leucine, the amino acid that functions like a switch for muscle protein synthesis. Without enough leucine, your muscles never get the signal to grow. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults supplementing with whey protein after exercise increased their lean muscle mass by 38 more than those who didn't. Another trial showed that seniors drinking whey protein daily improved their strength and walking speed substantially compared to a control group. For anyone over 60, that's not just a lab finding, it's the difference between walking with confidence and shuffling with uncertainty. Meet Helen, 67. She took pride in staying active but was noticing her strength diminishing anyway. Carrying laundry felt heavier, and her arms looked thinner. Her son recommended she add a scoop of unflavored whey protein powder to her morning coffee. Helen was hesitant, saying, "I have no desire to drink something that tastes like chalk." But she gave it a go. Within 6 weeks, she noticed her arms felt firmer. Her legs didn't fatigue as easily, and she could climb the stairs without needing to rest midway. At her checkup, her doctor informed her she had actually gained lean muscle, something most people her age are consistently losing. Whey protein proves one of the most forgotten truths of aging. Muscle doesn't fade just because of time. It fades because the body isn't getting the right fuel. And while whey builds the very fibers of your strength, our next coffee edition goes deeper, supercharging your cells with the raw material for energy production, so your muscles and brain never run out of steam. Number 2, chia seeds. Ground, tiny, flavorless, and frequently overlooked, chia seeds are one of the most potent additions you can mix into your coffee if you're over 60. When ground and added to a hot cup, these small seeds release a flood of fiber, omega-3s, and plant-based protein that your body urgently needs to combat muscle loss and keep your heart and brain in top shape. And here's the really surprising part: most seniors consume less than half the daily fiber and omega-3. That deficiency accelerates muscle decline, belly fat accumulation, and even memory issues. Meet George, 70. He constantly dealt with constipation, belly weight, and low energy. His daughter, a nutritionist, suggested grinding chia seeds and adding a teaspoon to his morning coffee. Initially, George scoffed at the idea, saying, "Seeds in coffee? That's for the birds." But he gave it a try. Within weeks, he observed something astonishing. His digestion got better, his waistline shrank, and he no longer felt exhausted by midday. Most surprising of all, his morning walks felt easier because his joints didn't hurt as much. George told his doctor, "I feel like I've oiled my own engine." Here's the secret: you have to grind them. Whole chia seeds pass through your digestive system largely intact. Ground chia releases the omega-3 and protein that your muscles can actually absorb. Just a teaspoon or two mixed into hot coffee creates a creamy, slightly nutty beverage that works like medicine for your muscles, joints, and even your brain. Chia seeds prove that sometimes the smallest ingredients pack the biggest punch. And while they provide smooth energy and fuel your muscles, the number 1 coffee addition on our list is even more stunning. A nutrient so powerful it has been shown in seniors to boost muscle strength by over 40, making it the ultimate tool against age-related decline. Number 1, turmeric with a pinch of black pepper. Golden, earthy, and often written off as merely a curry spice, turmeric is in fact one of the most powerful natural remedies you can add to your morning coffee. For seniors over 60, this is not about flavor, it's about survival. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound so potent it can slash inflammation, protect your arteries, and even rebuild muscle strength. But there's a catch. Without black pepper, your body absorbs practically none of it. You'll see why this is so critical in a moment. Together, turmeric and black pepper create a muscle-saving duo that science suggests could transform the aging process. Inflammation is the secret thief of strength after 60. It silently harms muscle tissue, stiffens joints, and weakens arteries. If left unchecked, it speeds up sarcopenia, arthritis, and heart disease. Turmeric directly confronts this process. Meet Satoshi, 73. He loved to garden, but contended with constant knee pain and swelling. Pain medication offered only temporary relief. His daughter suggested he try adding half a teaspoon of turmeric with a dash of black pepper to his morning coffee. Satoshi wrinkled his nose at the idea, but he agreed. Weeks later, his wife saw him kneeling in the garden, again, pulling weeds without a single groan. His doctor was astonished by his improved inflammation markers and told him he was now walking like a much younger man. For Satoshi, turmeric didn't just relieve pain, it gave him back his freedom of movement. The black pepper is critical. Piperine, the active compound in pepper, boosts curcumin absorption by up to 2,000, transforming turmeric from a weak spice into a medicinal powerhouse. Stirring both into hot coffee ensures curcumin gets into your bloodstream, where it can fight inflammation and protect your muscles and joints. The result is stronger legs, better endurance, and sharper brain function, since chronic inflammation is also tied to dementia. Turmeric with black pepper proves the ultimate truth of senior health. Aging does not have to equal decline. By reducing inflammation, protecting arteries, and fueling muscles, this single addition can keep you strong, mobile, and independent well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. No pill out there delivers such broad benefits. And there you have it, the 8 powerful additions to coffee that can help rebuild your muscles after 60. From the steady blood sugar control of cinnamon to the circulation boost of cocoa powder, the clean fuel of coconut oil, the protein power of milk or soy milk, the joint-restoring magic of collagen powder, the muscle-fueling punch of whey protein, the omega-3 strength of ground chia seeds, all the way to the inflammation-fighting force of turmeric with black pepper. Each one of these simple adjustments can turn your morning cup into medicine. Think about this for a moment. Most people over 60 enjoy coffee every single day. Yet, 99 of them never realize their daily cup could be the difference between losing muscle and rebuilding it, between shuffling weakly and walking confidently, between decline and continued independence. The science is undeniable. Small daily habits make or break your future. And this one is so simple, so affordable, and so potent that there's no reason not to begin right away. Now I'm curious to hear from you. Which of these coffee additions are you going to try first? Will it be the cinnamon, the collagen, or perhaps the turmeric? Let me know in the comments below. We are reading and replying to every single one. If this video was eye-opening for you, don't forget to like it, share this with someone over 60 who could use it, and subscribe for more science-backed health videos that can change your life. Stay strong, stay sharp, and remember, aging isn't about getting weaker, it's about choosing smarter habits. Your morning coffee can either contribute to your decline or help rebuild your future. If you have any questions or want to share your own experience, please don't hesitate to leave. We're always listening. I'm Dr. Marcus Bell with Senior Strength Guide, and thanks for watching.